everybody. This is Stephanie Anderson, the hair replacement coach, and I'm here today just to invite you. We've been promoting our week, but I just want to give a special invitation to you to the world-renowned Bronner Brothers International Hair Show. You know, hair loss, as we've discussed, is reaching epidemic proportions. 30 million women alone in the United States are dealing with some level of hair loss. And so what I do as the hair replacement coach, as you know, is to train licensed stylists and barbers in non-surgical hair replacement in order to assist your clients. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of additional information about this upcoming weekend and invite you to attend. And then I have a special guest here today that's going to kind of elaborate. So I just wrote it down so I won't get the dates or the room information mixed up, but the class is going to be non-surgical hair replacement, expectation versus reality, and it's going to be a week from tomorrow, which is Monday, February 12th, at the world famous Georgia World Congress Center. It's going to be held in room 202 between the hours of 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Again, that is non-surgical hair replacement, expectation versus reality, Monday, February the 12th at the Georgia World Congress Center, room 202, 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. I hope that you'll be there in order to not only learn about the potential for technical training, but how you can make this more than a service, but actually a business. You know, we get a lot of information from training, but a lot of times there's a disconnect between training and actually implementing it in your center, your salon, your barber shop in order to generate some substantial income. But that's all the information I'm going to share with you today, other than, let me give you a little background information about today's guest. He's my mentor. Today we have Mr. Rodney Barnett. He's an industry leader, innovator, professional, and an educator. And I'm inviting you to kind of listen to him today, but let me give you some information about the classes that he will be offering as well. And we'll have it posted at the end of today's session. But he's going to have two sessions. The one also being at the Bronner Brothers International Hair Show, which is going to be on Sunday, February the 11th in room 204 from 12:30 p.m. to 2 p.m. That is going to be bridging the gap between trichologists and dermatologists. Then he's going to have another session that's going to be Monday, February 12th, room 204, the same room, but a different time and different day, 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. That's going to be treating hair loss clients from the inside out, because we know a lot of times it's not external things. A lot of times there are internal issues working with the client in which they suffer and deal with hair loss. Again, that's Monday, the 12th of February, room 204, 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. So those are going to be the sessions. And also, Mr. Barnett has so graciously agreed to come into my session and also get some insight to those who are going to be attending my non-surgical hair replacement training. But without further ado, let me welcome Mr. Rodney Barnett. Hi, Rodney.
Hi, Stephanie. It's good to see you, and thank you so much for inviting me into your room.
My pleasure. Can you give us a little bit more insight? And I know today has been a very busy day for you in Dallas. I know you started day one of your 4-day training. So I appreciate you for taking a little time to share with me and my fans and audience and subscribers. But can you give us a little information about what exactly you'll be sharing in the hair show this weekend?
Yes, I'm actually doing two classes. The first class that you mentioned, bridging the gap between trichologists and dermatologists, what we're doing in that particular class is we've got some scientific breakthroughs as far as medical science is concerned, as far as restoring the hair back, being able to do it non-surgically through conventional medicine. And what we're doing is we're going to be showing the ones that are in that particular classroom how they can actually be able to form a partnership with ones in the medical field that's going to be performing these new and exciting medical procedures. But more importantly, how they are going to be so important in this procedure, because once these procedures are done, we're going to be helping them to appreciate how they are going to be actually doing the post-treatments to these non-surgical procedures that's actually going to be done. And then therefore, how valuable that they're going to be to ones that are in the medical profession. That's the reason why we call it bridging the gap, because traditionally we think of conventional medicine being one thing and then hair loss providers being something else. But with the combination of providing these two together, that's going to be a beautiful concept. Now that's in the first class on Sunday that you made mention earlier. And in the second class, what we're going to do is we're going to help the participants be able to understand questions like why vitamins don't work unless you take into consideration some other factors. Many times we'll hear people say, oh, my clients say I took vitamins and I didn't see any benefits. Well, it leads us to believe that maybe supplements don't benefit the client. That's not the case. There are some other factors we're going to point out to help them to be able to appreciate. If you know something about the body systems and how they work, we're going to talk about those body systems in that second class, which is called Treating the Client from the Inside Out.
Those are some very exciting topics and very well needed. I mean, being able to get a relationship with the dermatologist or other medical practitioners in order to follow up care is very essential in partnering to ensure that our clients get the best care possible. And also, you know, the second class that you're offering, because we hear that a lot, that the clients tell us that they're taking their supplementations, but we know about pH and everything. So I know that you're going to expound on that more in your class. So I don't want to give any of that information away. Okay. But some very detailed information I know you're going to be sharing. I'm so excited that you've agreed to also chime in as a guest with my session as well for non-surgical hair replacement expectations versus the reality.
And I'm really looking forward to your class, because I know your class is going to be so different than there'll be other hair loss, you know, professionals that's there that's also going to be sharing, you know, non-surgical hair replacement. Boy, reason why I can't wait for your class, because where you're different, you're actually helping the participants be able to understand the amount of income that they can generate. So many persons who masquerade themselves as being hair loss, you know, non-surgical replacement persons, when we ask them how much money are you generating from it, no, they're not making any money from it. So I know you're going to really share those tips with them on not the how, why, what, when, but also how much money that they can generate from this most valuable service that's needed in the hair restoration center.
Definitely, and share that information so they too can make a business out of it, because they're providing it much more of a service. So yes, thank you. You know, we give away the secret sauce in our sessions, so we want to make sure that our attendees get as much information in order to hopefully take the training and to be able to add to their centers, salons, or their barber shops. So.
Yeah, I'm really excited. You and I are so passionate about what we do.
Yes.
And we know what kind of business opportunity that this is going to open up for all of those persons primarily that really, really want to do something that would really help the client, as well as be able to make, it's okay, a little bit of money while you're doing it.
Exactly. And this information that they can do what? As soon as they get back home, they can implement. I mean, you know, after the training.
Immediately start putting it in operation.
Yeah, so that's very exciting. You know, you and I have the heart of teachers and educators, and we just want to impart that to the people who take the time to invest into their businesses. So I'm like you, I can't wait. I just kind of want to get on and kind of share a little bit more information. I know you're just getting in, so I don't want to take any more of your time unless you want to share a couple of minutes before we broke off for this session.
Yeah, no problem. Unfortunately, my Dallas Cowboys aren't playing in the Super Bowl. That doesn't mean that I'm not interested in it. And of course, I've been talking for about 8 hours straight. But hey, anytime I have the opportunity to share what it is that I really, really passionately love doing, I have no problems at all in being able to share. I just hope that as many people as possible can attend the Bonner Brothers show, and more importantly, to be able to definitely make plans to attend my 2 seminars and your seminar, because I know this is going to be an exciting weekend for all of those that are in attendance. Maybe not as exciting as the Super Bowl, but definitely the information that we're going to present to them is going to be more exciting than the Super Bowl.
Exactly. So this is our personal invitation from Mr. Rodney Barnett and Stephanie Anderson, the hair replacement coach, to you to meet us at the Georgia World Congress Center this weekend, February 10th through 12th, to come learn and sit in on our 3 sessions that we'll be offering that are promised to ensure to help you on your journey to hair loss and providing those services to your clients. Thank you so much again, Rodney.
No, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. You have a good evening.
All right, same to you. Enjoy the rest of the Super Bowl.
Thank you. You too.
Bye-bye.